Anytime you criticize James Gunn's movies, there seems to be this knee-jerk reaction from his fan base. You're immediately called a Snyder fan, a Snyderverse fan, or something like that. There seems to be this idea that you can't criticize one of his movies until they come out. Like, if these people just never seen a movie before or something, like, is this the first movie they've seen? They can't use proper judgment. You'd think these people know James Gunn personally or something, or he's got a literal gun to their fucking head. It's ridiculous how they shill for him. It leaves me asking a simple question, really what has James Gunn done other than the first Guardians of the Galaxy? I mean, seriously. Yeah, now there's people that are going to say, well, 2 and 3 were good. It's like, they're all right. And I have nothing against this new actor playing Superman. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. I don't really care for James Gunn. I mean, personally, I thought his Suicide Squad was literally worse than David Ayers or whatever the guy's name was. It was literally the worst movie I've ever seen. And it was, I know it was like comic book accurate and all this bullshit. It's like, I don't give a fuck. It was literally horrendous to watch. Did not translate well to screen. It was funny in some parts, but who cares? The movie just sucked. Yeah, and I don't know why, like, these people seem to think that James Gunn is such an upgrade from Zack Snyder. He's lateral to, like, down. I wouldn't say he's, like, anything groundbreaking. He's no Christopher fucking Nolan. He doesn't fucking touch the Russo brothers. He's not even in the same fucking wheelhouse. So I don't know what the fucking hype is about. Yeah, and it seems to be as more things get released or learned about this new film, it just seems the more people's expectations are now dropping. Because quite frankly, it just doesn't look good. Immediately when you say anything on these forums or Reddit or whatever, you have James Gunn's fans coming after you saying that you're a Snyder fan. It's like, first off, you're going to have to define your terms. Like, what the fuck is that? Do I have to like all his movies to be a fan? Is it just one movie that makes me a fan if I like one of his movies? Is it like a scene from one of his movies? Does that make me some fucking diehard Snyder fan? It's like, bro, we just want to see a good movie. No one's fucking labeling themselves like you guys. It's fucking weird. And that whole base seems to be like obsessed with comic book accuracy. Like, when I go to the theater, I go to see a good movie. I'm not really thinking about how comic book accurate it is. I don't expect it to be. And, one of my favorite examples for this whole comic book accurate bullshit is like, you think about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. That was not comic book accurate, but Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man, and he's still, in my opinion, the best Spider-Man we've had. It's not to say that Andrew Garfield wasn't all right. I think he was good. Tom Holland, I don't really care for. He's like a good young Spider-Man, but whatever the case. Tobey Maguire, not comic book accurate, but definitely Spider-Man, without question. And so, I think when you see things like Crypto in this new film, I don't think it's really going to translate to screen as good as people think. I don't think it's really going to be all it's cracked up to be. Also, let's not kid ourselves. The dog is in there so that it sells women on the movie. Half the people are going to show up because of the damn dog. Like, let's be honest. It looks kind of more childish too. It's harder to take serious. The costumes look cheap. I mentioned that the CGI looked terrible. I mean, you don't even need to hear my gripes. Everyone's said it already. Yeah, honestly, it looks low budget. I was one of the first people to say it looks like a CW film. And honestly, that CW show looked better in a lot of ways than this. So yeah, I mean, again, it's okay to have your own fucking opinion. You don't need to freak out about it. When the movie comes out and it's a 6 out of 10, you'll just be thinking, oh, he was right. So I don't need to hear anything back from you, but you're going to be thinking about it when you're in the theater. Yeah, another thing that irritated me, this has nothing to do with James Gunn's fans, although I'm sure they have a lot of fucking opinions on this, but there was talk of Robert Pattinson being the DCU Batman for James Gunn as well. And we heard that they postponed the script and all that stuff, or it wasn't yet done now, although I thought we had heard that it was done. And now that movie's getting pushed to 2027. Which is that's totally not. I mean, this is another side point, but it's like just make the fucking Batfleck film. Like, holy shit! Like, let's just get some Batman. I mean, that's literally. Are they trying to get like Robert Pattinson to like age accordingly, like with these films? Like, it's totally ridiculous. Do they actually want him to just be older? In the next film, because he's going to be. It's just insane. And I had some issues with the Batman. I thought it was a good film, but I thought it could have been a lot better. Like, there was a few missteps. And if James Gunn gets involved with Robert Pattinson's Batman, he will fuck that up. So Matt Reeves better completely avoid James Gunn at all costs, in my opinion. Keep that shit on its own. Yeah, and as of right now, it looks like that's not going to happen. But we've seen these people lie before. But Matt Reeves better steer clear of James Gunn if he wants to keep that universe he's making sacred, because James Gunn will fuck it up, I promise. Anyway, if you like the video, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Like the video. Yeah, and if you can like the video, subscribe. I mean, it's just like one other button. In fact, don't like the video, fucking subscribe. No, I'm playing. You guys do what you want to do.